In the months since Saturday Night Live went off the air for the summer, the Trump administration provided a head-spinning amount of scandals, controversies, and absurd characters for the show to catch up with when it finally returned. But after the record high ratings of its previous season, SNL seemed to realize that its true strength was all in being current. So naturally, the cold open for the 43rd season jumped right into the return of Alec Baldwin as Donald Trump. It could very well have been happening in real time, showing the president at his Bedminster Golf Club as he sparred with San Juan Mayor Carmen Yulín Cruz. After a day of headlines dominated by Trump's tweets attacking Cruz, and just minutes after the White House issued a press release boasting of Trump's phone call with the former governor of Puerto Rico, for all the SNL team knew, their sketch could have been a real-time depiction of exactly what Trump was doing with his Saturday night. Though A.D. Bryant had debuted her Sarah Huckabee Sanders impression earlier in the year, her presence flanking Baldwin's Trump in the cold open was evidence of how much has changed since May Goodnight, Sweet Sean Spicer. The dressed in golf clothes and bragging of the sacrifice he made by skipping the back nine, Baldwin's Trump jumped immediately into a phone call with Cruz, played by Melissa Villaseñor in a straightforward impression the cast member, just 1 year into her time with the show, likely never expected to do. "Wait, you do know we're a U.S. territory, right?" she asked Trump, who pauses with a dramatic look of shock on his face before responding, "I do, but many people don't know that." Even with all the Trump administration turmoil that happened over the summer, there was still room for one recurring favorite. Kate McKinnon popped up, literally. She jumped up from behind the Resolute desk, as an elfin Jeff Sessions, who profusely apologized for recusing himself from the Russia investigation and begged Trump, "Please, Mr. President, don't tweet on me." The sketch ended with a surprisingly decent impression from Alex Moffat as New York Senator Chuck Schumer, who arrived to riff on his famous Chinese food summit with Trump that ended in a debt ceiling agreement in mid-September. Schumer is another politician who never seemed all that likely for his own parody, but if the Trump administration has proved anything thus far, truly anything can happen. Nobody may wind up playing Anthony Scaramucci, who for 10 days in the summer seemed destined for his SNL moment. But if anyone in the cast has a good Lindsey Graham or Don Wright impression in their back pocket, they may as well keep it ready. Who knows when they might need it? Get Vanity Fair's HWD newsletter, sign up for essential industry and award news from Hollywood. Full-screen photos week in fashion. Bella Hadid does her best French girl impression in Paris. Claus went to the Dior show in a classic Dior tall skirt. Photo by Claudio Lavinia. Getty Images. Is there a more French ensemble than a black beret, blazer, and red lip non? Photo by Pierre Sue. Getty Images. Madonna celebrated the launch of her MDNA skincare line in a leather dress and black pumps. Photo by Kevin Mazur. Getty Images. Gerber headed to one of her many gigs in Paris in an oversized red sweatshirt reading Nevermind. Photo by Pierre Sue. Getty Images. Hadid dressed up her gray hoodie with a pair of plaid trousers and black mules. Photo by Pierre Sue. Getty Images. The new Prince of Tour Suits wore a printed black handed Gucci version for a performance at Radio City Music Hall. Photo by Kevin Mazur. Getty Images.